Here's a very simple message for all employers. You cannot put productivity and efficiency first right now. There are a number of reasons for this. People are super stressed out. People are anxious. They're fearful, whether it's fear of COVID-19 and the disease and what might happen if it hits them and their family, or fear of the economy, fear for their jobs, fear for everybody's jobs and health. There is serious stress and anxiety in the system at the moment. And people who have deep stress and anxiety do not function at their best. If they're in decision-making positions, they will be making suboptimal decisions. If they are in physical labor-intensive environments, they literally won't have the same strength and stamina that they did. And if you get on their back and push productivity and efficiency as the sole measurement of whether they are succeeding or not, you will ultimately burn them out. And by ultimately, I don't mean over 2 or 3 years, I mean over 2 or 3 months. The second reason there's serious stress in the system is those people who are parents with school-going aged children. Those schools that those kids go to are seriously disrupted. And the schools are putting pressure on parents, and the parents are putting pressure on the kids, and the kids are putting pressure on the parents, and it just adds to that stress and anxiety. A third issue is those people who are caregivers in their private capacity. They may have elderly parents either staying with them or that they are caring for even at a distance. They may have relatives, family, friends, or just people in the community that they need to look after now. Look after both from a medical perspective and also a financial perspective. Again, there's an additional burden, a request for time, energy, effort, and all of that once again raising stress and anxiety. If your sole measurement is productivity and efficiency, if the only thing you are complimenting your staff on is how hard they are working and how impressed you are that they are able to produce the same amount of work in these environments that they normally do, if you're going further and putting pressure on them and saying, that these are tough times and that your salary, your continued employment depends on your productivity and efficiency, you are not slowly, but very quickly depleting your human resources. You are depleting their energy, their decision-making ability, their mental ability, and their physical capability. They will wear out. We cannot think that this is just a few weeks where we push through and we deal with the crisis, and then we can all breathe and we will all be able to relax and even take a holiday. Most people have used up all of their leave now. You ask them to do that and they have none left. How are they going to take a break after this crisis period anyway? All of this adds up to you as an employer needing to step back. You needing to step back and say that productivity and efficiency, yes, of course, it can't collapse in a heap and there is stuff that needs to be done. But you have to accept that you can't do everything you plan to do. You have to accept that you are not going to get the productivity and efficiency levels out of your staff. And even if you can in a short period of time, it is honestly, and I know this is a graphic and horrible picture, but it is like whipping a horse to go faster till it's foaming at the mouth and eventually literally falls over from exhaustion and cannot go anymore. We cannot deplete our staff to the point where they collapse under exhaustion or fall into anxiety and stress-induced medical issues. We just can't. Of course you can, I suppose, but it is very destructive. And I would highly recommend that you don't. So just check yourself. If you're a boss of a team or a colleague, check yourself whether you have had empathy and compassion, whether you are taking care of your people, not just pushing them for more productivity and efficiency. What are you complimenting them on? What are you helping them with? What are you asking them about? These are the questions that really good leaders are going to ask now. And if you do take care of your people now, they will reward you with months and years of good service, dedicated hard work, engagement, and loyalty. And ultimately, at the end of it, that's going to be what you really need. This crisis will be over in a few months' time. Hopefully your staff and your company won't be. If our team at Tomorrow Today can help you in any way to think through strategically what some of your leadership and people and team development policies and procedures should be, please contact us at tomorrowtodayglobal.com. This is what we do, and we'd love to help you to do it better.